as healthy as you wanted, but tell us about Mike McDade in 2012 and what we're going to see.
Well, I mean, the biggest thing, we're 100% healthy from last year. I mean, that's no excuse of what happened in the back half of the season. I mean, biggest thing, I got away from my approach to the plate. Started swinging that and all that crazy stuff. So, I mean, the knee was a little bit of a problem, but I mean, the main focus, I just, got a little tired. Just started swinging at pitches I shouldn't have been swinging at.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the 2012 season, we're gonna come back, try to repeat. I mean, that's the biggest thing. We're all up here, the same guys. About 11 of the guys that was on that championship team are here, and we got some new faces like Ryan Goins, Brad Glenn, Justin Jackson, AJ Jimenez. I mean, we got a great group of guys coming up here.
Mm-hmm. Drew Hutchison, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. How you liking this the 603 area code? Little New Hampshire coming back.
It's alright. It's a little colder. A
little bit.
It's alright.
A little bit. You gonna be able to grip that slider like we need?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yes. Figure something out.
Is that what's gonna make you the millions?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I need to get that tightened down.
So we got a nice 2-seamer that we like. You like to move in. You got a 4-seamer that is real nice. Tell us about your slider and your changeup.
Change up, just a normal circle change up. Throw it a lot. Lots of lefties, lots of righties also. Just working on the slider to be more consistent with it, like you mentioned. It's pretty much the thing I'm really working on, is just to have it consistent every night.
Have you been told you'll pitch opening night?
Yes.
You are. Breaking news right here. GrayMatter11.com. We'll be tweeting this any minute.
Tweet me.
All right. You're on Twitter, right?
Yes, I am.
You following me? No.
That's unfortunate. That's my bad.
Hutch is, right?
I'm slipping.
I'm not. Sure.
No comment.
Well, yeah, we're following.
No, you don't.
now,
no.
for sure.
See, I get it. You don't want to follow me because you don't want to know what's going on in the media. You want to just do your thing. Ignore. You're doing this as a professional because it's part of your job, but you don't need to go home and read about yourself. You don't need that.
I'm on the tweet game as much as my fellow teammate Justin Jackson.
Yeah, if you want to talk about Twitter, you should go see Jax.
Jax is
the man.
Oh yeah, Jax is. The thing about Twitter, and you can tell him this, you don't want to beg for followers on Twitter.
I had to unfollow him in the off season. It was too much.
Too much
to
going
handle.
on.
So
the feed was getting clogged.
I couldn't even look on there and look at other people's stuff, and they just had him.
So the Drew Hutch 1 feed was getting a little busy.
That one Drew Hutch feed was a little J Jax too much.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And you thought maybe when he got to 2,000 followers that maybe he'd tone it down a little bit.
No.
Did not. He but that's he brings energy on this team, right?
Does.
Jack's chilling one.
Great athlete.
He's
outfield, infield, and catch. So I don't catch spins before. It doesn't look bad.
Yeah?
Watch out.
Yeah? All right.
Watch out.
Well, we're kind of in spring training mode. This is our first interview of the year. How do you think it's going so far?
Oh, it's going good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
No complaints.
Tell us a little bit about this. And when you're on your rocking chair, what are you going to remember about 2011 and this thing right here?
I mean, the good times and the bad times we had during the whole season. I mean, last season was just an amazing season. I mean, a group of guys that came through and helped us, and the guys that came up like Drew and lights out in the last half of the season and the playoffs. I mean, just going today every day, knowing that everybody wants one thing to get that ring at the end. To accomplish that, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm. And we joke around, but seriously, go back to your high school days, whatever, and I'll throw myself in the conversation. Down the road, no one cares what your average was. No one cares how many points you scored in a basketball game, how many hits you had that day. It's your friends and the relationships you had. Did you win a title? Did you win a championship? It's all that matters 20 years from now. I mean, you're going to get 400 at-bats, so whatever happens, happens. And I don't really know where I'm going with this at this point in time, but I guess I'll let you respond to that.
I mean, the biggest thing, is just seeing guys that's, been around the minor leagues, maybe had a little time, especially like Krabby last year, Stansbury, knowing maybe that might be their last year playing pro ball, to just go out on top and see how happy those guys were. I mean, it just made made winning that just so much more like
Mm-hmm.
important. Just see them guys how happy they were. I mean, years they played 10 to 12 years and never won anything like that. It was just something
That was awesome.
that I took to heart. And see.
Kevin Howard, MVP for the series down in Richmond. Drew Hutchison, we want to get you up top. We want to get you pitching in the AL East playoffs this year. Is that doable?
I mean, just continue to get better. Every day, just go out there and work hard, and you never know what'll happen. Just put yourself in the best position you can to succeed, and worry about winning here, and everything else will take care of itself.
Because there's going to be some pressure on you. I mean, every time people want to see you perform, you're supposed to be the #1 guy, but you are human. So how have you learned to deal with the expectations?
I have very high expectations for myself, so I don't really worry about the expectations anybody else puts on me. And my responsibility is to go out there and give everything I have to the team to win that day that I take the ball, and that's what I try to do. And I think if you work hard and that's your approach, none of the other stuff really matters.
Mm-hmm.